We shall continue with the chapter the D and F block elements. We were discussing about the properties associated with transition elements. Transition elements exhibit variable oxidation states. Another property associated with transition elements is that the transition metal ions are paramagnetic. It is due to the presence of unpaired electrons. The magnetic moment can be calculated using the formula root of n into n plus 2, where n is the number of unpaired electrons. The magnetic moment increases with increase in the number of unpaired electrons. Next, we shall discuss about another property associated with transition elements, that is formation of colored ions. Transition metals form colored solutions. The color is due to DD transition. DD transition means the electron from the lower d orbital will be excited to a higher energy d orbital, and the energy for the excitation comes from the frequency of the light absorbed. The color observed is the complementary color of the light absorbed. Formation of complex compounds. Transition elements can form a large number of complex compounds. It is due to the smaller size of the metal ion, high ionic charges, and the availability of d orbitals for bond formation. Transition metals and their compounds are good catalysts. It is due to the ability to adopt multiple oxidation states and to form complexes. Vanadium pentoxide is used as a catalyst in contact process, which is used for the manufacture of sulfuric acid. Finely divided iron is used as catalyst in Haber process, used for the manufacture of ammonia. Nickel is used as a catalyst in hydrogenation reaction. Bonds are formed between reactant molecules and atoms of the surface of the catalyst. This increases the concentration of the reactants on the surface of the catalyst. So, transition metals and their compounds act as good catalyst. Transition elements can form a large number of alloys. It is because of similar atomic radii and other characteristics. These alloys are hard and they have high melting points. Some of the examples are ferrous alloys. Chromium, molybdenum and tungsten are used for the production of stainless steel. Brass is an alloy of copper and zinc, whereas bronze is an alloy of copper and tin. Formation of interstitial compounds. What are interstitial compounds? These are compounds formed when small atoms of carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen get trapped in the metal lattices. These are non-stoichiometric compounds, for example, titanium carbide. They have high melting points, they are hard and they retain metallic conductivity but are chemically inert. Next, we shall discuss about oxides and oxoanions of metals. Transition elements form oxides. The oxide of scandium is Sa2O3. In Sa2O3, the oxidation number of scandium is +3 and the group number of scandium is also equal to 3. Similarly, if we consider the oxide of manganese, Mn2O7, the oxidation number of manganese in this compound, in this oxide, is +7 and the group number is also equal to 7. Manganese belongs to group 7. The ionic character of these oxides decreases with increase in the oxidation number of the metal. For example, if we consider Mn2O7, in this oxide, manganese exhibits an oxidation number of +7. So, it is in a higher oxidation state. So, this compound is covalent because manganese is in +7 oxidation state. CrO3 and V2O5 have low melting points. Higher oxides have acidic character. For example, consider Mn2O7. In this oxide, manganese exhibits higher oxidation state of +7 and hence it is acidic in nature. Mn2O7 forms permanganic acid HMnO4. Another example, consider Cr2O3. The oxidation state of chromium is +6, so it is in a higher oxidation state and Cr2O3 forms chromic acid and dichromic acid H2Cr2O7. V2O3 is basic in nature, whereas V2O4 is less basic and it dissolves in acid. V2O5 is amphoteric in nature. The oxide of chromium CrO is basic, whereas Cr2O3 is amphoteric in nature. Next, we shall discuss about inner transition elements or F block elements. There are two series, lanthanoids and actinoids. Electronic configuration of lanthanoids can be written as 6s2 4f, so filling of the 4f orbital takes place. Atomic and ionic sizes, lanthanoid contraction is a unique feature. Oxidation state. Cerium 4+ has noble gas configuration. Now consider cerium 4 plus, cerium 3 plus. The E0 value is found to be positive and hence it can oxidize water. Now consider europium 2 plus. It has F7 configuration and therefore it acts as a strong reducing agent. Now consider YB2 plus. It has F14 configuration, so it acts as a reductant. Next we shall discuss about the general characteristics of lanthanoids. They are silvery white soft metals and the hardness increases with increasing atomic number. They have metallic structure. They are good conductors of heat and electricity, and the trivalent lanthanoid ions are colored. The color is due to the presence of F electrons. Lanthanoid ions are paramagnetic except F0 and F14 configuration. Mish metal contains 95% lanthanoid metal, 5% iron, traces of carbon, sulfur, aluminium and calcium. So mish metal is used in making bullets, shells and lighter flints. Applications of D and F block elements. Iron and steel are used as construction materials. Titanium oxide is used in pigment industry. Manganese dioxide is used in making dry cell. Zinc, nickel, cadmium are also used in battery industry. Now consider group 11 elements, copper, silver, gold. They are known as coinage metals. UK copper coins are copper coated steel. Silver UK coins are copper nickel alloy. Vanadium pentoxide is used as a catalyst in contact process. Ziegler-Natta catalyst is titanium tetrachloride with AlCH3 thrice. It is used in the polymerization of polythene. Iron is used in Haber process. Nickel is used in the hydrogenation reaction. Palladium chloride is used in Baker process for the oxidation of ethine to ethanol. Silver bromide is used in photographic industry. So these are the applications of D and F block elements. Thus we have completed this chapter.